Hi everyone and welcome to the channel, and I'm here for an album review for you guys. Now for this review, I'm going to be reviewing an album by the band Dream Theater, and the album that I'll be reviewing is A Dramatic Turn of Events. Now maybe some of you are wondering, of all of Dream Theater's albums to review, why review this one? Well, this album is an underrated gem in my opinion, and there are some songs that I have been returning to often from this album as of late. So I figured it was worth giving it a review and giving you my thoughts on it, since it is a latter-day Dream Theater album, of course. And this is also their first album with their current drummer, Mike Mangini. Either this album or Distance Over Time is my favorite with Mike Mangini. I'm still not sure, to be honest. I know some people go with Distance Over Time, but this album is still very strong. I don't know. When it comes to Dream Theater, it can be very hard to rank their albums and all that, and because sometimes my opinion changes here and there. I guess it depends on my mood. Now, I know that this album does get compared to their album Images and Words. Now, I can understand the comparisons, but to me, this album is nowhere near as good as Images and Words, because I do think that Images and Words is still Dream Theater's best album. But with A Dramatic Turn of Events, it's still a very strong album. So let's go ahead and talk about the tracks. We got On the Backs of Angels, which starts off this album, and it starts off very strong, of course. Usually when people talk about this album, this is regarded as a lot of people's favorites, and understandably so. It is probably one of the best tracks on the album. Not a bad way to start off the album. And that leads on to Build Me Up, Break Me Down, which is a very great song. This song is also regarded as a lot of people's favorites as well. It's pretty radio friendly. The chorus, it has a really great chorus that can maybe get stuck in your head. It's very catchy. Yes, you heard me right. A prog metal band makes a song that's pretty catchy. I hope you're taking notes, punk rock NBA. But yeah, it's kind of catchy. It's not too complex. Now, it does have some complexity to it, but it's pretty easy to listen to, I think. And it's pretty heavy as well. And then we got Lost Not Forgotten, which is not one of my favorites on the album. It is an epic, but to me it's not the best epic from the album, but it's still a decent track, though. And then we got This Is the Life. The melodies in this song, I think, are very strong, especially in James LeBrie's vocal delivery. He sounds great in this song, and, the instrumentation and the guitar work, it all sounds fantastic in this song, and it's very intriguing to listen to. Ever since I first heard this album, it's always been one of my favorites. Kind of an underrated song, to be honest. Now, would I still consider it one of my favorites on the album? Probably. But I'm still not sure on that. I mean, if it's not one of my favorites, it's at least an honorable mention, if nothing else. But it's a great song. And then we got Bridges in the Sky, another epic. Again, not my favorite of the epics on this album. We'll get to that, but it's still a pretty good song. And then we got Outcry, another epic. Far From Heaven, which is one of their ballads, of course. Now, this is a ballad that I do like, but it's not one of my favorite Dream Theater ballads. It does have a sense of beauty to it, which I really do like, and it does sound pretty intriguing. And this song actually kind of reminds me of a song that Red would do, to be honest. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just James's vocal delivery or the instrumentation or, that sense of beauty that it has going on for it. I'm not sure what it is that makes me think of Red about this song. I mean, it sounds like a ballad that Red would have done. I'm not sure. I don't know if anyone else hears it, though. But, yeah, it's definitely not a bad thing, though. But, yeah, Far From Heaven, it's a good track. Not my favorite of their ballads, but I do like it, though. And then we got my favorite epic on the album, Breaking All Illusions. This song is another song that's regarded as a lot of people's favorite on the album, or one of their favorites, and understandably so. It's probably one of my favorites on the album as well. I really like everything about this track. Everything from the instrumentation to James LeBrie's vocal delivery. There's some complexity in this song. There's also some moments in this song that kind of remind me of Yes a little bit. So that is pretty cool as well. And just the way James LeBrie sounds, I mean, for the most part, he does a very good job at what he does. So Breaking All Illusions, it's of course an epic, and it's fantastic. Definitely worth a listen. So the album closes off with Beneath the Surface. Now, to me, this is the stronger ballad of the two ballads that are on this album. Far From Heaven and Beneath the Surface. I do prefer Beneath the Surface, personally. I'm not sure if that's a very popular opinion, but I don't know. I just really like the emotion that Beneath the Surface has, and the sense of beauty that it has going on for it, and that acoustic guitar and that chorus. Maybe it's probably another chorus that can maybe get stuck in your head. I mean, it's very memorable, and James LaBrie, he does sound like he's giving it his all in this song, and it's just very intriguing to listen to. Now, after the second chorus, there's this weird synthy part that I'm not too crazy about. That's really my only critique with this song, really. That's kind of a part that throws me off, I guess. I mean, I've seen some other people complain about that as well, so I know I'm not alone on that. But other than that, it's a very solid track and a very good ballad from these guys. Not a bad way to close off this album either. So that's my review for A Dramatic Turn of Events by Dream Theater. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like this album? Do you not like this album? Is it one of your favorite Dream Theater albums? I know it's a favorite for some people, which is kind of surprising since this is a latter-day Dream Theater album, but it's still very solid though. I mean, so that's my review. Let me know what you guys think. If I were to give this album a score, I'd probably give it an 8.5 out of 10. So let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.